Hi YouTube, my name is Heather and I love anti-MLM content here on YouTube. I'm hoping to use this channel as an excuse to sit on the floor and talk about the predatory structure and practices of multi-level marketing companies. Today, instead of talking about Beachbody, I wanted to watch a quick video from a very well-known multi-level marketing or network marketing coach named Eric Worre. He's talking at his 2018 GoPro Recruiting Mastery Conference about how mindset will make you or break you in network marketing and telling us how to weed the garden. So let's take a listen.
Let's talk about your mindset. Honestly, is network marketing your primary or your secondary focus in life? And if it's secondary, can you expect to succeed if it stays secondary? Be honest. In my opinion, it cannot. You cannot expect to have massive success if this is something you do in between the other stuff that you're focused on.
For how many of you is your job the primary focus in your life? For me, primary focus is relationships, hobbies, just becoming a better person in general. In network marketing companies, they like to say that you're going to have time freedom and you can work when and where you want, but you're going to be expected to work all the time from anywhere whenever someone is trying to join your team or buy your product.
If I'm working with you, guess what I'm going to be doing? I will be the blinders holding them up next to your face and saying, no, here's your dream. No, remember? No, this is where you said you wanted to go. Oh, yes, because you're going to go, oh, look, a bird. Oh, look, drama at work. No, come on, let's go. What's your mindset? Are you thinking like an employee? You're thinking like an entrepreneur? Now, here's the question for your notes. What can you do between now and a year from now to improve your mindset? Who can you get around? What coaching can you engage in? What mentors can you access? What books do you need to read? What programs do you need to listen to? What events do you need to attend? What needs to happen for a breakthrough?
I've noticed that a lot of people in multi-level marketing will say things that on the surface seem like very reasonable advice, like hone your skills and improve your ability to do your job properly. But in the MLM space, it's a way for more people who are barely making any money or losing money to just spend more, to buy all the self-development books, to go to all the conferences, to pay for a coach like Eric Worre to tell you how to recruit more people and make more money in your business. It's also a way to shift the blame from the predatory structure of multi-level marketing companies to the individual when they're not making any money or they're losing significant amounts of money every single month. We know in Beachbody that every single coach has to pay a monthly fee, and then they have a certain amount that they have to purchase or sell. Most of the time it's purchase for them to stay active depending on their rank. And we know people in MLMs are already losing money, and then people like Eric Worre and their uplines are also telling them to purchase all the books and go to all the trainings, which puts these poor people on the bottom of the pyramid into even more debt. So let me know what you think about that down below.
How can you learn, number one? Got it? Number two, can you expect to learn at a rapid pace if you're surrounded by people who are constantly trying to pull you down? You can't. You have to weed the garden of your life. It's a hard decision, but it's an important one. How many movies do we need to see where the hero has every chance for success?
He's going to talk more about this in a second, but In multi-level marketing, there doesn't seem to be a distinction between those who are actually toxic and disrespectful to you and loved ones who are concerned about you joining a multi-level marketing company because maybe they've done their research or they know that it's very unlikely that you're going to succeed. So there's a big difference between someone bullying you and being toxic and a loved one showing concern. So just keep that in mind as we're listening.
Success. But there's the person in their life that is robbing them of every opportunity for the future. And we're almost yelling at the screen saying, just get away from that person because you can't win if you stay with that person.
Sorry, I know I just paused a second ago, but he's saying people are robbing you of your opportunities in life and you just need to get away from that person. But your husband or wife or girlfriend, significant other expressing concern about the multi-level marketing company you just joined is not trying to rob you of your success. It's showing concern and showing that they love you. Again, there's no distinction here. It's anyone who questions MLM, anyone who questions your activities in an MLM is the enemy. And this kind of rhetoric and language creates, in my opinion, an us versus them mentality where everyone in the MLM just thinks it's the answer to all of life's problems, and everyone outside of the MLM who questions it is wrong.
And yet we won't turn that lens on ourselves. If somebody looked at the screen of your life, they could very quickly determine the reasons why and the people that are causing you to play small. You need to weed the garden. You need to spend less time with people who are not pushing you in the direction of your dream. And then you need to invest every...
Weeding the garden in this sense is cutting people out who don't agree with what you're doing in your MLM. He's pretty much telling you that if a loved one, significant other does not agree with what you're doing in your MLM, that you need to cut them out and create distance. And we hear that in MLM, from MLM distributors in all different kinds of companies saying things like that, like a little bit of distance never hurt anyone. You need to be around people who push you to achieve your dreams, who will always support you. And I disagree with that kind of idea because if I'm doing something that is, say, disrespectful or unethical, I would want my significant other to politely question me, to say, look, I love you and I'm concerned about you. I wouldn't want them to just blindly follow me and just agree with everything I'm saying. I want to live a life that's examined, that I think critically about, that I reflect on my own actions and how it's impacting others. And my fiance or my parent politely questioning what I'm doing from a place of love is not toxic. It's to make me a better and more well-rounded person. So I'm going to let it play for a few minutes instead of pausing.
Every minute you possibly can with people who will not allow you to play small. For people who will be your friend in the business, people who will be your coach or your mentor in the business, people who will push you. People say, no, 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 no. 10 push-ups. No, 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 no. Remember your goal, your big mouth, big shot goal that you set at GoPro Recruiting Mastery? That wasn't a fairy tale. That was for real. There's nothing stopping you from doing it but you. You need people in your life that'll...
Sorry, I keep pausing. There's nothing stopping you from doing it but you. Not true. It's the business structure of multi-level marketing companies where all the money is funneled from the people at the bottom with no recruits all the way up to the top less than 1% who are millionaires and making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. Again, as I just said, it's shifting the blame from the structure to the individual, saying if you don't succeed in multi-level marketing, it's your fault because you're not doing the required self-development work, you're not doing the required training, even though, shocker, you are meant to fail. If you fail, it's what the system was designed for you to do.
Say that. Have the courage to say that to your face and then won't back away when you say, hey, mind your own business. That's what you need in your life. You need people who will not let you hide from the world. Because that's what people do. They hide from the world. And guess what? Saddest thing in the world for me is seeing you here ready, excited, ready to take on the world. And then you go home and life starts to do its thing. It gets in the way. And pretty soon you snap your fingers and a year's gone by. Just like that. Bam. Gone. I don't want to see you lose that. So you need to weed the garden, and you need to fill the garden with people and processes that are going to push you in the direction of your dreams, because your dreams are worth it. You're worth it. If you're going to play big, surround yourself with people who are going to do it. Clear the decks of all the distractions that have maybe helped you create your...
So again, he's telling you to have people around you who blindly support everything you do and who don't want to see you become a better, more well-rounded person, and who'll go along with everything that you do and that you say. Let me know below if you like it when your spouse or significant other just points things out when you're not, when you're not being the most respectful person, when you might have handled a personal social situation poorly, and helps you figure out ways to improve who you are as a person. I would prefer a relationship like that as opposed to someone who just blindly agrees with everything I say.
Your identity, but they haven't served you. Let somebody else mow the lawn. Let somebody else wash the floors. Let somebody else do the things that you've been filling up your little to-do list. You know what robs people?
Let someone else do things that every adult in the world does. Everyone has responsibilities. Everyone has to take care of their house and their kids. He's saying that you should not do daily chores, and instead you should focus only on your multi-level marketing business.
Of more success than anything else? They're little to-do lists. I should do this and this and this and this and this, and that list never goes away, and their dreams never begin.
Yes, Eric, because that's what adults do. They have responsibilities that they have to take care of, and it doesn't go away because we're adults and we have to do it.
Become reality. Clear the decks. Decide to go. Create a support system around you. Make the investment to have things taken care of for you, and then fill get that gap with the activity that you know that you're afraid of, but that you know will get you the results if you do it long enough. That's where you need to stay.
How are you supposed to make an investment for people to clean your floors and cook your food if you're at the bottom of the pyramid and you're making no money like the majority of people in multi-level marketing companies are? So as you can see, that was from the 10th annual GoPro Recruiting Mastery in 2018. That's all I have for you today from that video. You can let me know what you think down below about everything he was saying. I think it's a very toxic idea to just surround yourself with people who will blindly support everything you do and say. I want my loved ones to question me and to help me become a better person. But in multi-level marketing, the idea is anyone who does not support what you do in your business is automatically a hater instead of a loved one just showing concern. That's all I have for you today, and let me know if you have any thoughts or opinions down in the comments. Thank you.